Yeah.
They've been cracking the old whip at the warehouse.
Yeah.
But he's back to enjoy some Magic with you guys, so if you're hanging out in chat, or if you were enjoying that stream before, give me a shout out in the chat, and we'll hopefully have a good time.
Absolutely.
So we have some Living End against Affinity. Not sure what type, if it's traditional Affinity or Hardened Scales. Right, Hardened Scales down, so I'm guessing
I do believe I see a Galvanic Blast in his hand, so that would be... That kind of has gone way downhill because of the Hardened Scale version.
Yep, we saw
So,
Scale version. I'm interested to see how this will go. I haven't seen
yeah, this will be interesting.
So I'm excited. I feel like they're both unfair decks that don't really care what the opponents do. Right. So I mean, obviously sideboard cards can change that a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of whoever can kill fast.
Not really. I mean, because Josh is going to get creatures out on the first 3 turns. Peter's going to be cycling creatures on the 4th turn. And then Peter's going to be killing his creatures while getting back all of
I was like,
terrible
of just, it's turn 3, am I dead?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
That happens all the time to smaller stores.
That's a small.
Must be a new
That's what I'm at. Okay. Discard Archie.
No, this is the blue version. He must. I think he's playing.
Cold.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was.
And then he's playing
That's for cold.
terrible creature with cycling. I don't know all of their names.
I'm going to be terrible with all the cycling names.
I know the old ones.
Yeah,
like Ceradon and Monstrous Caribou and stuff like that. But the new one, I don't know.
Yeah.
So Kyle, hang out in chat. Tell us what these cycling cards are.
Yeah, he'll know.
2. That jam for 2. Switching the old life total around.
Arithmetic, not strong suit.
Got at least 3 creatures in the bin right now.
At least, I think it's 3 creatures, yeah.
Even remove the sitting creature on the cycle. Something Ceradon.
No, it's a 6/4. Yeah, it's cycling.
Can't feel good if you're sitting in chat. He does have an infect route here. It's probably not going to
Even so, Peter probably has this. Cascade.
So why don't you explain for those who
I knew that, but I just didn't know which one. Oh, I don't know if the cast.
So what are the 2 cards that they use to
2 3-mana Cascade cards.
Yep.
Patch panel playing.
Yep. I know what they do. One of them makes it so creatures unblockable, the other one gives your creatures +1/+0.
You can do the response. So
Now, if you want names,
you have to announce what your
you'll have to give me a second
announce your
to think of it.
to say that result.
Oh, it looks like Peter is doing the instant version, where his creatures get +1/+0.
Now you can blow.
But it has Cascade. And so Cascade says, reveal top cards of your library until you reveal a card with converted mana cost less than the Cascade spell. So it costs 3, he has to search for a 2. This one is a Violent Outburst.
That was one that gives you, that's the instant one.
Yeah.
So it gives his creatures +1, plus 0 until obviously Cascade.
I forgot. I mean, not
That ended up being enough for Josh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he has not packed it in yet. He's still playing.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and set for a 3.
So
how does that work with living in then? So if you can put it into a card,
every creature,
2 or less.
every creature or every spell, everything in your deck besides lands, but that's not lands or spells, costs more than 2. Costs 3 or more, except for living end. Living end.
Activate the Nexus, so artifact.
I'll bring that up for you. Living End is one of those suspend cards that doesn't have a mana cost, though the mana cost 0, but its converted mana cost, or it doesn't have a mana cost, but its converted mana cost is 0. So when you can cascade into it.
That's your only spell in your entire deck that you can do.
Yes.
Then that lets you, each player removes all of their creatures into their graveyard except for some. And they sacrifice all of the creatures in play
Right.
Yeah, that was obviously enough for Josh. Couldn't come back from that one. The other one that they do, the other one is not quite as good. It's demonic.
That's right.
The other one.
That's the sorcery.
Yep. And I think is like creatures can't block.
The thing is, yeah, one creature can't block or creatures can't block. It's not.
Target creature can't block this turn.
Yeah.
Same effect. So now, if Josh has any graveyard hate, it is all coming in.
So you cast it, negative 1, and then target.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. We were told we cannot be heard, so hopefully we can get that fixed right here. There we go.
Apparently the mic was down really low and we were really quiet, so anybody watching or anybody on YouTube
You didn't hear Brent's excellent description of Living End.
Well, they probably heard it if they turned up their volume. Now I hope they turned down their volume because their ears are going to be deaf now. So anyways, Living End does its thing and it beats the creature-based deck.
Yep.
I have a feeling that's going to be how Game 2 is. Funny enough, when we were talking about it, card, they always say, Graveyard Hate is good, Rest in Peace is good. Card is not, graveyard card that is not good against Living End? Grafdigger's Cage.
Because the creatures don't enter from the graveyard.
Correct.
I have seen games where people have that out and the Living End player's just like, I can't win. It's like, no, your creatures don't enter from the graveyard because of the wording. They're exiled, and then they enter from exile.
My favorite part is when you're the Living End player and your opponent plays that and you're like, sure. And then you go off and you're like, I can't do that. And it's like, read the card.
You want to know what card does stop Living End, though?
What?
Chalice for 0.
It sure does. You're right.
I won a game with that.
Chalice for 0?
Yeah. I had a Chalice for 0 out against Living End, along with, it was playing Eldrazi-tron. And I also had a Warping Whale, one that counters the sorcery.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just
It
like,
is
even
a
if they
sorcery.
even if they resolve this get through this and somehow destroy my Chalice, I can counter their Living End. Because you don't counter the Demonic Tread.
No.
Yeah, don't do that, because they still get to cascade. Same with the monstrous or violent outburst.
Right.
Don't counter that. The cascade trigger still goes onto the stack regardless of if the spell is resolved or not.
Correct.
Because it is a play trigger. Same thing with Bloodbraid Elf. Don't counter the Bloodbraid.
Well, sometimes
it goes
you
on
need
the
to counter.
stack.
Right.
Well, yeah.
But if you counter the Bloodbraid, you're not going to counter the Cascade spell
unless
as
you
well.
have double Cryptic Command.
Yeah, well.
Then you've probably won that game.
Right.
Unless you're at 3. So the Fulminator Mages, that's my favorite part about this deck, is the recurring Fulminator Mages.
Yeah.
They also sometimes will play Avalanche Riders.
Oh, yeah.
For the same effect, because you destroy a land, it gets sacrificed.
Yep.
Then you can get it back with the Living End. I played this deck once a long time ago. When I first got into Modern, I played Living End. Because it was the Living Ends were $1.
And this deck is still relatively cheap.
In the scope of Modern, yes.
Yeah,
It is on the cheap.
Modern,
It is on the cheaper end. I mean, you're still going to spend probably with the lands and stuff, $300-400.
Yeah.
But that's on the low end. I mean, you're talking Burn price range.
Yeah.
Burn is usually $200 to $300. So if you're looking for a competitive intro deck, Living End is good. Burn, Boggles is another one, especially with the reprint
Boggles
of
is
Ethereal Armor. Not Ethereal Armor. I can see the art.
Yep, the lion with the...
Yes, it's the one that you have to have and already have an aura on it. But yeah, that used to be one of the most expensive cards.
Yeah.
And then got reprinted and dropped to $10.
Well, it was only in Future Sight.
Yep.
For the longest time. So we got Old School Ornithopter.
Ooh, they better all match. If you're going to play Old School Ornithopters, they better all be the same. That is a... So, interestingly enough, it is a old Ornithopter and a new art Springleaf Drum.
Mixing it up.
Cycling the old Street Wraith. So he's playing a Reflecting Pool in his deck. I like that a lot.
Which one's Reflecting Pool?
Reflecting Pool is if it taps for a mana of any color a land you control could produce. It's very much a forgotten land. I was printed in originally, I believe, Shadowmoor.
Okay. Okay, so you can use that alongside with a pain City of Brass
Yep.
or Mana Confluence,
Yep.
and now this becomes a rainbow land,
Yep.
but it doesn't do you any damage.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yep. So usually like with their gemstone mines is one of the ones.
Gemstone Mine, that's
Yep.
another one. You're right. Okay. That's an interesting choice.
I believe that is the Archfiend of Ifnir, is the black one there. I know they that's one of the cyclers. I don't know if that's necessarily the one he just did, but I know that is one of the big cyclers that make this, that has changed the face of this deck. Nope, that's not the one he played. But that's the one that if you cycle, you put you don't just give them -1. You put a -1/-1 counter on your opponent's creature. I don't think, unless that's the alternate art one for it.
No,
that's a demon of some kind.
That is a demon of some kind. I'm not.
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah, he's
Come on, Kyle.
our card finder man
Yeah.
in chat is not here right now.
I mean, he does work late sometimes.
Yeah,
Or he just doesn't like us anymore. Either one.
probably because I haven't been here in a while.
You know, you are better than Gary. So
No.
Gary, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
Where's Gary?
I believe he's having Friendsgiving tonight. He was cooking for it. Someone was bringing Rice Krispies, and I think somebody else was bringing pie, and then Gary was providing the rest. Seems like a fair trade.
Good for him. Yeah. Wait, why were we invited to Friendsgiving?
We're
I was gonna say.
Well, someone has to provide you with this excellent Magic the Gathering coverage.
I suppose. There's that Fulminator Mage.
So at the end of this, he will have a Springleaf Drum and a welding jar.
Yeah.
Neither of which will do anything.
Oh boy.
Because he can't even, like, in response, sack and put everything on the Ink Moth Nexus. Because then the creature, the Ink Moth, just goes away anyways. Plus, he has a Fulminator against the Ink Moth. So yeah, this is.
Oh, he could. He could actually sacrifice. I mean, his creatures are smaller, but yeah, he could sacrifice all of his creatures in response to a living end.
You are right about that part.
Then
of it,
he
yes.
would bring. It would bring his creatures back. Like I said, though, it would.
He would basically just have the same board. Because the Ravager would come back. Because you can sack the Ravager to itself.
Right.
The Ravager would come back as just. So you basically have the same board.
Then again, you have a 1/1 with lifelink and a 0/2 against 6/4s and 4/4 flying
Yeah.
demons. So.
Yeah. And a Fulminator Mage to destroy your land.
Right. This is sadly a losing battle for right when they sat down.
Yep. So block, sack, kill your Ink Moth or Blink Moth. There's the old Darksteel art, which I like a lot. So he's gonna eat it. Might as well at this point.
Right.
Yep. And he's gonna.
Not sure how Peter lost life.
This guy.
Oh! That makes sense. Never mind.
Yep. The Vault Scourge.
I wasn't seeing that the Vault Scourge also attacked. So that makes sense. Now, does Peter have...
Does he have
Demonic
one of
Dread?
the? Yeah, one of the cyclers. Alright, so you got a cycler into Demonic Dread or Violent Outburst here would be great. He does. I think he just showed it that he has it. Cycle's the big guy, the big red guy. He has a Living End in his hand at least, because they usually only play 3 copies of the Living End,
Right.
and that's a way that they can lose is to draw their Living Ends.
Well, if Peter's playing the As Foretold version, that kind of fixes that problem.
That's true. And end step, Violent Outburst.
I believe this is during combat.
Oh, well, either way, it's not going to be good for Josh.
Correct.
Be careful when you're flipping them down here, though, because you want to reveal extra cards. This actually would be a warning in a tournament if you were to flip an extra card here.
Interestingly, he's playing Wear Tear, which there was a fairly-ish new rule change with split cards. It used to be the converted mana cost was either or.
Yep.
Then they changed it so the converted mana cost is both. So now...
Wear Tear costs 3.
Yeah, Wear and Tear costs 3 instead of the old rule. It would have cost either 2 or 1, which couldn't work in this deck.
I think you're on that same plan though. I think he's got to sack and just get him back to even have a chance here. Yeah, he has this. I'm gonna sack my Ravager. I mean, it's still not looking good for him, but
No.
it's an interesting line here. It's just not a wannabe ornithopter. Because now all he needs is another Cyclicker on his turn, and it just kills the board
Oh, yeah.
with the Archfiend.
With the Archfiend. I don't believe that's an Archfiend, though.
Oh, yeah, we're right. We weren't sure what it was.
But, I mean, either way, it's...
No. That is a Dispatch.
All right. Does have 3 artifacts. He still has... Peter still has...
5 and, I think, 11 of power coming
Something
across.
like that, yeah. Against Josh's 2 power?
Yeah.
Possibly 3.
Cycling the Sphinx. Two mana. Oh, he has the wear.
He has a wear tear. Oh, man.
I think you just wear the Ravager here.
Right. I mean, I think you just beat the guy while he's already down.
You punched him in the face, and now you're punching him in the gut.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then soon he'll be kicking him on the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's
Yeah,
what he's
so he
doing
moves it
right
over
now.
there. Yeah, just ouch. It's a lot of damage. Down to 8. It's gonna be tough to come back with no lands. Oh, do an 8 moth. Yeah.
Well, to give him another turn, he could have Galvanic Blast the Fulminator Mage before he played a land.
Yeah.
I don't know what his plan would be after that, but give him an extra turn, I guess.
You can Galvanic Blast the Street Wraith.
Now he can, yes.
And it's still a losing battle. It's like poking the guy in the eyes as you're down on the ground getting kicked.
Yep.
It's going to infuriate him more.
He's going to make it so he's going to actually use the ability of the...
And he doesn't have to cast the Living End.
Correct.
Yep. She's not going to here. Yep. Not attack. You just go for it here. Alright, well, either way. Yeah, so he's going to turn it into an artifact. So you can Galvanic Blast the Street Wraith. That must be a 4-2. 6-4. That's what it is. 3. Down to 5, so he's still fighting.
Yep.
Might have been a bit hasty on Peter's turn there.
Yeah. Josh should not have that land anymore.
Yes, the land should be dead here. Don't think it's going to matter, but for those of you at home keeping track, yes, that land should be dead. Yeah, another living end here, and it's just over. Now that is an Archfiend of Ifnir.
Correct.
Top there.
You are correct.
Ingot Chewer.
Ingot Chewer, all right. Wisely kills the lifelink guy.
Yep. Pretty sure that resolves. Okay. There's only one living end left on the deck, I believe.
Yeah, there's one on the very bottom of the deck.
Yep. I think it's, yeah, this,
And I think
Yep.
that, they realize it too. It's like, it's right here.
yeah, very bottom. This information seems kind of irrelevant, but could just be curious.
Yeah. But that is the last living end.
It is. Now you can always suspend it.
You could always suspend it. That is true.
The Sphinx does something good too. I don't remember what it is, but it's really good. Let me look, see if I can find the name of it here on this updated list. It is a Desert Ceradon. I knew it was a 6/4. Horror of the Broken Lands. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you cycle or discard a card, he gets +2/+1 until end of turn.
All right.
The Archfiend we saw. A lot of creatures.
Yep. The Igniture came back to play and destroyed that poor lifelinker again. If there's anybody watching on YouTube side or Twitch side, make sure you follow us on either platform. It helps us out a great deal and lets you know whenever we post videos or go live on Twitch. And it's a great help for everyone. Get to enjoy some modern. They stream some Keyforge.
We just started doing Keyforge on Tuesdays.
The other day.
The lovable Gary Kostic.
Plus,
I use lovable in air quotes. So he's slightly lovable.
He's Gary. Josh, deep in the tank.
If he pulls this one out, he is a master.
Deep in the tank.
At least he has 2 Ornithopters that match here.
Trying to claw his way out of said tank.
The smooth-sided tank.
Yeah. 10 feet down, he keeps jumping for it. While Peter's just looking down, laughing at him. I think Josh might be thinking of going the Infect route, though Fulminator Mage doesn't really matter that much.
I think you just sack that Fulminator right away here. Don't even mess with it.
Yeah.
You want to lose to some weird out.
Yeah.
Yep. Good call.
Peter's, though, is at a healthy 16. I don't even think it needs to block.
I would just take this damage here.
Yeah.
I have 6 damage, 6 power for the Ceradon, though. It's probably worth throwing in front of it. Yeah. Yep.
There we go.
He's like, I'm done.
It was the blocking phase that got him.
Yep. Always gets you. All right, so Peter takes that one, much like we thought.
Yep.
In 2. So we'll kind of walk around, see if we got any more games going on here.
Hi.
Look at this. You
Fellas?
guys missed this face. So yeah, we'll see if we have any games going on. Otherwise, we'll probably back for round number 2, which is, as we all know, our favorite
Pizza round.
You have missed the pizza the past few weeks.
It's been
It
sad.
was exceptionally delicious last week.
Oh boy.
Yep.
I enjoy the pizza that I missed.
All right, so otherwise, we're back for round number 2. All right, ladies and germs, welcome back to round number 2. Our last round went pretty long. We actually had a Tron mirror that went to 3 and ended up going to time. And it was Mono Bluetron versus Mono Greentron.
Oh, really?
And basically the Mono Bluetron couldn't get him into Slaver Lock because his Academy ruins had been removed.
Okay.
They've been exiled via a Relic of Bitterness.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of like a I can't win, but I'm not going to let you win kind of game.
Oh, boy. So they just go to time?
Yes. It was pointed out that he could have beat him with lethal because he had a Cyclonic Rift overload.
Okay.
But it was not. It was considered outside information, so I don't know if they actually. It's Kyle!
Oh, it's Kyle. Oh, my God, Kyle. Hello, my friend. So I preemptively put Nick on blue-white because I thought that's what he was playing, so I had to fix that up. How are you doing, Kyle?
He is the Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, Erich taking a mulligan and Nick taking a mulligan here. We'll forgive you this time.
Just don't miss round 1 next week.
Or you can, it's fine.
You live your own life.
I like the little leprechaun playmat he's got there. It's like from GP Cincinnati in 2014.
Wow. He has the green sleeves. He's wearing a green coat. He's playing Hardened Scales, mono green.
Very nice.
Oh, nice. I haven't a chance to play, but I saw some gameplay. Oh, ugh, bank issues. I saw some gameplay footage of it, and it actually looked pretty interesting.
I know all about bank issues. It's terrible.
Bank issues. Yeah, you do.
Alright, so now hopefully I pointed out we do have tokens here, and he does make tokens. So hopefully we actually grabbed some tokens before the stream here, so we will have tokens, unless there's like some random weird cards. But
You did point out the tokens?
yes, I did.
Awesome.
Because I noticed the animation module in his hand there. So
I
grabbed some servos.
They do play a walking. Well, no, that doesn't matter. But
Oh, he's got the Terminal Hardened Scales.
oh, jeez.
The name of the deck here. This is a deck that we talked about earlier about the original Affinity, and then this kind of took over. But now this deck's kind of like fallen away too. Like it's still played, but it's not as big as it was when it first came out.
Sure. I think a lot of it is I was watching the Star City from the team thing from last week. Still trying to catch up on that. And it seems like the big decks right now is either the like the blue-red thing in the ice, Kiln Fiend, the new
spells,
Phoenix, or even
Phoenix.
the mono-red Arc-like Phoenix deck. Those seem to be the kind of the flavor of the week.
And then blue-white is more transition to the mid-range.
Yeah.
With the Cataclysmic Gearhulks, Restoration Angel, which I'm excited
Oh, boy.
and then like the Wall of Omens, things like that. Then an Aether Vial. Interesting. Not something I've seen in these decks before.
I don't know how
I guess
feel
you can
about that.
sack it to your Ravager.
I guess. You can put a Ravager into play and then sacrifice it. That's kind of a strange one. So he has a Walking Ballista in hand. He could put that into play for free.
Yep.
It would die.
He could. I was like, he can? Oh,
Yes, he could. It would be a 0/0. Oh, boy. With the Walking Ballista and a Hardened Scales out, I'm kind of surprised he didn't actually play it. Just kill all the mana creatures and play.
Yes, that's true.
Because now Nick has 5 mana.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely a staple here. Like, if you can't beat Counters Company at Heroes Welcome, you probably shouldn't bring your modern deck. Because there's like, I think there are 3 copies of this deck floating around right now.
Counters Company?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Bryson is actually building it too, so he'll be the
Oh,
fourth
really?
copy that plays here
Holy
regularly.
smokes.
So you kind of got to pass the "Can I beat Collected Company" test.
And if you are watching and you want to play it, again, Bob and I have every card for it.
Yes. You like that deck. You played that deck for quite a while.
I did. It's it's really, really fun.
It basically describes as a glass cannon.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, the deck is super, super powerful, but it just falls apart.
And Nick plays Magus the Moon, which isn't really that good in the Hardened Scales deck.
He doesn't have to take damage from his
Ooh, that's true.
Horizon Canopy.
And turns off his Ink Moth, but
in the grand scheme
Erich
of things,
plays
really
basic forests,
Yeah.
so once he gets one basic forest, that...
Plus, he has the Mox Opal already.
Oh, true, yeah. Is Travis here today?
Travis will probably be taking a short break from Magic.
Oh, why is that?
Just you know how it gets sometimes. You just kind of get burned out from the game, and
That's fair.
he's really, really enjoying Keyforge right now.
Okay.
So he's kind of going to focus on that for a little while.
All right.
But as we know, everyone always comes back.
Yep. That's fair.
He got crushed pretty handily last week with Mono Green Tron.
Okay.
And then he was just like, I'm going to go play some Keyforge. So I don't blame him. I've definitely been there.
Yep.
There's that Aether Vial. Oh, no. Maybe not. I believe it's at 2. What in the world is that?
I don't know. Nick is looking.
Kyle, what's that card?
Kyle's got to do his thing because we're dumb.
Is that the construct that when it comes into play, you can put a +1/+1 counter on a creature?
Maybe.
Something Construct is the name. Sparring Construct. I feel like that could be it. Not 2 R's. No, I don't think that's it. Nope, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
Is it a Myrrh? Is it the Myrrh that costs 2 mana?
Oh, shoot. Like the 2 mana 6/7?
Yeah.
I have no idea what it's called. It was funny because...
Something Myrrh. I don't think it's going to work if you just enter
No,
Myrrh.
you're
It's
right.
just going to have Myrrh at the beginning. Myrrh. Servitor. Myrrh. I don't think it has Myrrh in the front half of the title, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's all Myrrhs. Let's see here.
Into, and I'll take 3, so I'll lose 1. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save any effects. Yeah, but the result is so I'll gain 2, so I'm up to 20, and then I'll take 3, 3 down to 17. Yeah. 1, 2.
I don't think we're anywhere close.
What did he say it was?
Voltaic Servant.
Kyle, how do you know these things?
I don't... He's smarter
Do you like
than we
have
are.
some search engine and you're like you can put an image in?
Wow.
I have never even heard of that card.
Play 2, so it's on 1.
I've never heard of it either.
I can see where you could use it though. You use it with your Aether Vial, your Mox Opal. Okay, limited. I guess that makes sense. It is in the limited pool because it's from Dominaria, so fair enough. Does he have like little laser claws?
It kind of looks like.
He looks like Predator.
I don't know. Now we missed half the game trying to figure out what's...
Well, Nick is 1/3 of the way. Or he's
2/3.
2/3 of the way. He's 1/3 short. Let's say.
Though now he can't because he sacrificed it. Now already has the -1/-1 counter.
Oh, and he does have the Walking Ballista to kill the thing, anyways.
Yeah. Nick is just scrying like crazy.
Is he scrying or crying?
Yeah, it's probably both.
Now, can you untap? Is it another target artifact or target artifact? Could he untap himself?
At the beginning of your upkeep, untap target
End step.
artifact. End step. At the beginning of your end step. That'd be stupid.
Maybe your upkeep. Target artifact. Boy, we missed Brent, didn't we, Kyle?
Yeah, at the beginning of your end step.
So he could target himself, technically.
Correct, yes.
It's like a pseudo-vigilance.
Very. I missed you too, Kyle. Missed you too.
Pay for paying 1 life for that, an additional 3/1 counters on it. Response to the Coco. It's a response.
Yep. This is Coco. If he Coco's not even a perfect Coco because he has that walking ballista. Still stops the combo here.
Yeah, Walking Ballista is very, very good against the Counters Company deck.
Yes, it is. Which, oddly enough, is how they win.
Right, yeah.
One of the ways they win. They have like 18 combos in this deck.
Yeah.
Is that a double Eternal Witness?
It looks like.
So I'd get back Collected Company. And Kitchen Finks? No, 2 Collected Company. That seems pretty good.
Okay.
Gotta overwhelm him here. I think he just paid to put a counter on his ballista there. Yeah, he's like, I'm done.
All right. Well. Again, this
With these
seems...
unorthodox cards there definitely help out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that mode.
I was sad, though. Nick, did you see Nick's glorious beard last week?
I did.
That?
And then he tried
shaved
to...
it.
Well, then he also, like, hit it all the time, too.
I
was
liked his
embarrassed by
beard.
it.
He said he was looking like a hobo, and I was like, oh, you get free soup.
You get free soup.
Yeah, you get free soup. You like have a little like cup.
Oh.
You put like money in it.
Put money in it.
Yeah. You get a cardboard
And
sign.
sit outside of Walmart like
Yeah.
all those homeless people do, and...
I don't know. Now he doesn't have the beard.
Oh, now he actually looks sophisticated and...
Yeah. Oh, now he's
Now
hiding
I
his beard again. See,
Oh.
he heard us talking about his beard.
Sorry.
He's hiding it.
He's self-conscious.
So that game went different than I thought it would. I felt like the Collected Company deck had a kind of a slight advantage there. But that Walking Ballista, with him having the turn 1 Hardened skills into the Walking Ballista, made it so that like Nick could never win, basically.
Correct, yeah. It seems like, yeah...
I mean, he's
I
got
think-
paths now after sideboard, which helped.
Right. I feel that Erich is probably a 60-40 only because of Walking Ballista.
Yep.
Yeah, I think after sideboard, Nick has... But he still has to be careful because then instead of playing out creatures, he has to wait until he has a path. You know, then path the guy and then play creatures, and then he still has to wait a turn to even do...
Yep.
Well, at least one of the combos, the Devoted Druid side of the combo at least.
You do not yet smell the glorious smell of pizza.
No, I don't either, which is sad. So, Kyle, how's it going? You, since you have a Switch, or at least your buddy has a Switch, you're going to be picking up Super Smash Brothers in the next couple weeks? Bob is looking forward to it.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. I'm looking forward to it.
I used to like Super Smash Brothers till I've been beaten senselessly by Brent over and over, and now I just don't like the game at all.
Your kids will like it, though.
Trevor plays the 3DS version a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's he play as?
Everybody.
Oh,
He doesn't have a favorite. He likes Ness,
okay.
but he mostly just plays with everybody. He likes the sudden death, so he plays a lot of sudden death matches.
It was just the 300 health, or 300 things. It was just one hit kill?
Yep.
That's funny.
All right, looks like the players are getting ready to go here. Thank you for watching, by the way.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, so Nick most likely going to take the play here.
But I think it was more frustrating was not being able to set your hand. Yeah, that's fair. I'll keep this.
Has most of the combo in his hand here. Oof.
50 turns.
I've done I think 30 was the most I ever did. And boy, was that long.
Yeah.
With my 6-year-old and 4-year-old.
I think long time ago, it was like Mario Party 2. I did a 50 turn.
Was that when your sister was up? You guys played it?
Might have been, yeah.
I remember you guys doing Mario Party a lot, and you played forever one day.
Yeah. Then we tried a 50 turn. Never again. At least, the new Mario Party.
It's like win the game with like 87 stars.
Something like that. At least with the new Mario Party, it seemed like it was a little bit faster. Mm-hmm. But that old, like, N64 one is so slow.
Mario Party 2 is like the best one.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we have potential kill here on 3. If he has a walking ballista on 1, does not appear to have it, though. Is that a Torpor Orb?
Looked like a Torpor Orb.
Metallic Mimic. That's not going to do it. So let's see if he's got it.
Funny enough, even if he did have a walking ballista, Nick still has unlimited mana. He plays the visor. He tries to kill it in response. So he can still make a bunch of mana.
Yep. So he's showing him the vizier here. Yeah, he's saying, I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. Exactly. Nick is showing that he has unlimited green mana.
Yep. Now we just need to see if he has anything to do with it.
Correct. It's not like Twin where you could just show it and be like, okay, well, I'm going to be dead. It's like...
It's turn 4, I have the Splinter Twin.
Right. Or, other combos where you can do that. For this one, you have to show that, okay, now how do you beat me?
Yep. So he does not appear to have the cord.
Does have a collecting company.
So... did we get there? No.
Wow. And one of my favorite times of playing this deck is where I didn't have the win, but I had a collect company, and I think I played the same one like 3 times with Eternal Witness. I kept getting it back Eternal Witness.
I remember that. I remember that turn.
Playing Collected Company, getting Eternal Witness.
So I mean, the odds of him hitting it here are very high.
Correct.
Kitchen Fink. Kitaki. This or a seer. So you can actually, infinite life.
There you go.
so that was the roundabout way of doing it.
Yep.
Got excited, Nightbot.
Curse you, Nightbot. Why don't you follow our stream, robot?
So, Kyle, did you make your 30 accounts yet to follow us?
If you took Torpor Orb, then I just take these.
Actually, more important question is, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you have turkey and mashed potatoes and lima beans? I don't know. What do you have for Thanksgiving?
Green beans?
Green beans, there you go.
Who eats lima beans?
I don't know. Maybe some people who like lima beans for Thanksgiving.
I guess you could have lima beans. So Walmart had turkey dinner yesterday and today. They still had leftovers today. So I ate about 4 plates of turkey and stuffing and green beans and potatoes in the past 2 days. And I had normal Thanksgiving at my sister's.
Wow.
And then on Wednesday, I had Thanksgiving at my sister-in-law's.
Oh, my goodness.
So I've eaten so much turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes.
I had ham Subway sandwich from...
Not even a turkey?
No.
You didn't have a turkey one?
No, I'm not gonna. I didn't appreciate the irony. Took family out for Chinese.
You're supposed to do that for Christmas. Supposed to do Chinese for Christmas. They are always open on holidays, which is nice, though.
I kind of figured just based off of the color combination you had running the infinite, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, before work, I found out that there's no fast food places that were open on Thanksgiving. Like, why would I think that they were?
You eat some Quick Trip food?
Yeah.
I saw you that day, and I waved to you, because I saw you pulling out of your driveway. And I was in the parking lot, all by myself at the end of the parking lot, and I'm like...
I did.
Two-handed waving.
I didn't even see you.
And you're just like... Your car didn't sound that loud, by the way.
It did or didn't?
It didn't.
Oh. Whatever.
Like, I expected it to sound louder the way you're making it sound.
That's what the cop said.
Do you have a fix-it ticket?
Yeah, just a warning.
Tell your landlord to fix your driveway.
There's no reason, like, you can tap mana and just pass the turn. Like, why wouldn't you be able to do that? They'd have to ban you from being able to tap mana, basically, for you to do that. Yeah, it sucks. It feels really bad when you get Mind Slavered out. You're just like, come
All right, game number
Trace.
3. Or as the Spanish would put it, trace.
Yes.
As you said.
Game numero tres. I don't know what game is in Spanish. Emo.
Yeah, well. Gameo was his name-o.
Bingo was his name.
Oh. So Erich taking a mulligan.
That's what I hate about this
Nick
card in normal Affinity.
keeping on 7.
Use roll one.
See if Nick can get that turn 3 win again.
That would be funny. Turning Opal into a creature somehow.
I enjoy your quip for the stream tonight.
Thank you. I thought it was...
Non-legendary Opal.
It was quite clever.
Yeah.
I liked it. Well, he's got that walking ballista.
I saw a scavenging ooze in his hand.
Feels greedy.
Oh, that's really interesting because with the hardened scales,
That seems good. It just
Yeah.
seems greedy with the amount of depends on. I guess
The
it
lack
depends
of
on
green
his.
mana.
It depends on his green source count.
I guess.
He's
Yeah.
playing kind of a different version, so he
Yeah.
may be playing more. They play like 5 to 6 for us, maybe 7.
Yeah, they do play a bunch of forests and horizon canopies.
Well, that is good with the hardened scales, though.
Yeah. Something I never thought of, but that it seems very good.
And there it is.
I thought it'd be a decent sideboard card. Graveyard removal, 1/1 counter based.
Kitchen Phoenix. 22. Look, that's a Phyrexian Revoker in his hand, too. At the front there.
Okay.
Yep.
Named Devoted Druid?
Yep.
So he has both combos kind of on lockdown right now.
Yep. He doesn't have any green mana right now, though. There is a small window here where Nick could win. He's short black mana.
He
to
is
do it,
short
though.
black mana, yeah. He could company into it.
Yes. Cool.
He could company into it.
Let's see if he's got it here. They only play one Viscerous here, though.
Ah.
Kataki'd be pretty strong here. Actually, not that strong. So his own Scavenging Ooze and a Devoted Druid. Oh. I just heard the voice of the mighty Gary Kostic.
The mighty GK.
Yep.
Could also mean good kid. Though he's like 27 now.
Is he?
I don't know. How old
Oh,
is
I
he?
don't know how old Gary is.
I have
He's
no
like
idea.
ageless.
I know,
He's
right?
like the same as long as I can remember.
Played another Phyrexian Revoker. I'm not sure.
I feel like this time
Maybe
you would name the Viscerous.
I was going to say maybe Viscerous here, yeah. Maybe Scavenging Ooze, but that would seem kind of silly.
Shut off your own Scavenging.
Yeah, exactly.
You only want to name Walking Ballista because then you shut off your own Walking Ballista.
Right. So this seems like a uphill battle for Nick.
Still in step.
right. I think. Well, let's see. He's gonna chord for 4, 5.
This is your unstood. Gets Limboa. Your abilities. Creatures can't activate abilities in your turn. On your side.
So it looks like Nick got a Linvala, which I knew and totally didn't ask you while the mic was off.
You're enjoying this pizza.
Still his turn. 1, 2, 3.
Black Friday pizza. Best pizza. Besides every other pizza. Looks like another chord from Nick. For the Kataki. Which I thought he was going to get the first time, but he's going to get it this time.
Yep.
Oh,
That was
it
enough
looks like
for-
that was enough, huh? So Nick gets it in 3.
I'm eating pizza. Brent surprised me by bringing it back here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that game went better than I thought it would for the card company side.
I thought the Hardened Scale deck would get it.
Mm-hmm.
But the game 2 where he just gets it right away.
Yeah.
In game 3. Game 3, the Hardened Scale deck had answers, but Nick just was able to just play more
Those
creatures.
Quarter Callings, getting those toolbox creatures definitely really helped with that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the last round went pretty long, so I'm going to see if I can get a game moved over. Let's be back for round number 3.
Absolutely.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to round 3.
Or in Spanish, tres.
Brent, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
How was the pizza?
It was delicious. Also, in between rounds, we rolled stats for my Guilds of Ravnica D&D character.
We also haven't come up with his name yet, because I know you don't like Eddie.
You know what? I'm going to leave this up to Kyle.
Kyle, you are going to name Brent's Loxodon Paladin. He is a member of the Azorius Guild.
Yep.
Whatever name you decide,
That's what we're going to go with.
as long as it is not vulgar, we will name it that.
No pressure. So we got humans versus the Collected Company.
I don't know if you noticed this, but if you noticed, Noah's Matt here. He top-aided regionals a couple weeks ago.
Oh, he did? Yep. He got 4th, he said.
That was a nice stack of cash, I imagine.
And then what was great is he was telling me there in the top 8, there was one guy who did not want to split in top 8, and Nick beat him right away. And
Noah,
he's like, or Noah beat him right away, yeah. And he said felt very proud about that. Apparently the guy went not only undefeated, didn't lose a game all the way to the top 8, and then Noah just crushed him 2-0.
That's usually how it goes, though.
Looks like Nick is taking a mulligan.
Yeah, your Loxodon is going to be very stalwart.
Yes.
He will take a ton of damage, but not
Good.
deal very much.
You know, that's... he's not there to deal damage.
I mean, you guys can kind of spec it that way where Gary is more of the damage tank and you
Sure.
can be the defensive tank.
Yeah.
There's 6 cards for Nick here. Did see a Devoted Druid in his hand, and a Vizier, so he has the combo. Human's not much against the whole creature thing. I mean, he can meddle and mage things, but...
He has Meddling Mage, he has Reflector Mages.
Yep.
I
think Noah's on the play here, which is good for him.
Yeah.
I believe that is the alternate Noble Hierarch.
I believe so.
Here we go. Nick was on the play, actually.
Okay. How did we both miss the land drop?
I don't know.
Oh, but there's
there
that.
it is. That's what we talked about.
Yep. The thing is, though, is like it's just gonna stall him.
Mm-hmm.
No 3rd land drop, but he plays a bird, so it's pretty much a 3rd land drop. And Noah has another Reflector Mage. So yeah, if he stalls him out long enough, he can just win with just like Reflector Mage beatdown.
Yep. Card was good enough to be banned in Standard.
I know. It's kind of a weird time in Standard when they kept banning cards.
Yep. I think Nick was pointing out unless that's an Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Different. Come on.
Oh, I think it was an attack for 4. So I think it's a Noble. And he just Reflector again. Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna get him with the beatdowns here.
I think that's kind of what Nick's saying too. Is like that's
They
an
are
Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. That is an Avacyn's Pilgrim. I don't know what the other one is for sure. Could be a promo Avacyn's Pilgrim. I don't know.
Well, that one that he played as a Pro Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Double Vizier. 5 mana? What is that? Oh, that's the Boros card.
It's a Boros card. I have no idea.
Kyle, you're up.
Kyle,
He
you're
hasn't
up.
named the elephant.
Yeah,
so.
I don't. I don't think Kyle's here, right? Oh, what?
Mogar.
Mogar.
All right, that's your name, Brent.
Wait. Okay. I'll take it. Mogar.
We also want to know what that card is. Unless you were telling us what that card is and not naming the elephant.
Dang it.
It's not Mogar. Okay, that's your name of your elephant.
Sweet.
It has been set in stone.
Thank you, Kyle. Mogar.
I don't know how Nick wins this game. Oh, it's Tajik. The new Tajik, I believe. The Legion's Edge. Yes, that looks correct. What's out there?
Huh.
It is a human.
Haste and Mentor prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures.
Wow.
That means it can't really be bolted or... bolted.
Anger.
Oh, I suppose.
That's a lot of humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, well, that's a lot of humans. So we get a Coco here, and we get a shot. We got a shot. One shot.
You only get one shot to not miss your
I was
chance
waiting
to
for
blow.
that. Thank you, Eminem.
This opportunity. I'd be, if I were to become a rapper, I would be Skittles.
MC Skittles.
MC Skittles. Because I'm so colorful. And I like to taste rainbows. So, what can he Coco into?
Is he doing it in response to not dying?
I think so. Well,
Is it at the end of the turn?
might be in
Yeah,
the
it's okay. It doesn't matter anyways.
Sounds good.
First strike damage, it would come back with 4. I'd get the extra life again. But you still get almost 5 blocks. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are both. So I gain 8 life. That's.
I think they were discussing how much he was attacking for. I think the answer is a lot.
Yes. More than your life total.
Correct. I think I saw worship in Nick's sideboard. Not a warship,
Not a warship?
but a worship. Saw some Gaddock Teagues on Noah's side. Oh, and is Ecstatic Casters? Oh, he's showing him the Tajik.
Doesn't affect hardened skills. Correct.
Does not affect. It does not.
It's not an ETB effect.
Does not have. Does not affect the card hardened skills because hardened skills isn't even a creature. So. Torpor is just 1 creature into the battlefield. Is it?
You know what I forgot to do? There we go. We can see their beautiful faces.
At least one. Well, the viewers choose which one.
Wow. I'm not up there, so it's obviously not me.
That's true.
So Monday is the new ban restricted
I am
update.
specking hard on the
Dig Through Time?
Dig Through Time, yes.
Because yeah, it's reprinted in Ultimate Masters.
I mean, it almost seems too
good to be true.
not too good to be true, but too on the nose if they do it.
Yeah.
Price hasn't spiked that hard though. I don't think it's really that format defining of a card.
I think the card got banned in Modern too early.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I
they
picked
banned
it
it
for $6.
They banned it at the same time they banned Treasure Cruise, which Treasure Cruise was a good ban.
But Dig Through Time only saw like fringe play
Right.
back then.
And I think they were thinking that everybody's just going to play this card, but it's a different card.
Double blue is harder
Yeah,
to do.
double blue is a lot harder to cast. You only get 2 cards. Granted, you get to choose the 2 cards, but it's only 2 cards.
It's a powerful card.
Right. It is very good. I think Treasure Cruise is a better card, and that will never be unbanned. But I think Treasure Cruise would be a good, safe unban.
Dig Through Time, you mean?
Dig Through Time would be a good, safe unban. And that is my expert opinion.
You are the expert.
I barely even play Magic anymore.
That blue-white mid-range deck does look fun, though. I kind of want to play it. I think you would like it, too. It's some of your favorite creatures. It plays Restoration Angels and Wall Elements.
Okay. Well, so it's kind of going back to the older school.
And then it does not play, like, it doesn't play Supreme Verdicts. It plays Settle the Wreckages.
Okay.
So you don't start your own creatures?
Right.
And then it plays Cataclysmic Gearhulks.
Okay.
With the Restoration Angels.
Okay. I suppose when
you
you
can choose
blink
to keep
it,
the creature of the Restoration Angel.
and the artifact.
Artifact.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
And then it plays 2 Lyras in the sideboard because it makes your Restoration Angels 4/5.
Oh, yes. With lifelink, yes.
Because at first I looked at it, I was like, why don't they play the split? And I was like, wait, the actual buff is really good in this deck.
Right.
Plus, any deck that plays Wall of Omens, it's so good. Oh, got a mulligan here from Noah.
Back to the old drawing board. I think, did Nick take looks like Nick, well, I don't know if Nick took a mulligan or not. I think he did.
Yep.
Noah's just taking longer to decide.
I kept to know.
Are you boycotting Turkey?
I'll be honest with you.
Anywho,
Brett's boycotting Turkey, you just told me.
I'm not boycotting turkey. I'm
It's
just.
Thanksgiving.
What's funny is even when I do go to Thanksgiving, we don't eat turkey.
You eat duck, don't you?
Yeah. Actually, goose.
That's what it was.
Duck is Christmas.
We're supposed to eat goose at Christmas and duck at Thanksgiving because it's Christmas goose.
Yeah, my family's weird.
There's that scavenging ooze. Pretty good against the whole creature deck here. Did a dismember?
I believe that was a dismember.
Which member?
That member.
Okay. Oh, he was extra attacking.
I mean, I knew you had it, obviously.
Did he flash in a static caster?
Well, it's supposed to be tapped theoretically, but yeah, he flashed in the static caster
okay.
to then trade the scavenging ooze and the Values
Okay.
Lieutenant.
Well, I guess you wouldn't need to be tapped though, because it would pump up the Thalia's Lieutenant to make it a 2/2.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't
Yep.
it? Values Lieutenant has extra text,
It does.
so now you can just ping off the
Oh, duh, you flashed it. I'm dumb. I'm like, wait.
Eternal Witness.
I was thinking second main phase. I forgot how to flash. I'm an idiot.
They kind of shaking his head there, realizing that probably wasn't the smartest play. Can you imagine if Eternal Witness was a human in the human deck?
I noticed that Wizards is being very careful about what creature types,
Yes.
especially human, now.
Are you sure?
That static caster real good against the Collecting Company deck here.
Yep.
We saw Nick have a hard time against the Walking Ballista, so we'll see how he does against the...
Basically the same thing.
Yeah. That's pretty good against the all multicolored mana base.
Yep. No,
He has to deal with the creatures on the board, though.
funny enough, Noah has another is a Staticaster in hand, but he decided to play the Lieutenant instead. If he would have just kept the mana up, he would be able to kill the Magus right now, but...
I think he's kind of smiling about that, kind of realizes that, too.
I think I'm gonna win that.
They could draw their, what do they usually play, one island?
I think so.
They may not even
one
anymore.
Plains. Really his only big thing is either having another Dismember, obviously, or something else. Aether Vial. There
He's
we
saying,
go.
you should block.
Let me play my mountain. Go ahead.
Noah can pretty much never tap that Staticaster for fear of losing.
Right.
So waiting for the go. Classic Company. There it is.
That is disappointing.
Oof. Only got a half a cocoa.
Yeah, Noah's not even gonna wait. He's just gonna kill it right now.
I guess that's not incorrect.
Yeah, well, you definitely should have waited. Because if I had a specific card, if I drew a specific card, I just wouldn't.
Now, Magus is kind of hurting Nick too. Although he does have one green, he doesn't have any other colored sources.
Can't even chord either.
No.
Ooh, getting aggressive.
Well, he's not gonna block ever. So.
No, that's true.
I feel like my decision. I don't think, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to cope in now with Staticaster's tags. I'll just say go. Because you can't attack ever when I have Coco.
Oh, there's the island. He's got the other
Alright.
Staticaster now.
Hey!
Oh, he does. Has all of his lands tapped for red. Holy smokes.
You made it to the promised land of one.
It's gonna be a backbreaker here.
Right.
You think I was bluffing that hard to you? Maybe. I guess. Ooh. I don't know which one to take.
I think there's a lot of options there. I see a Selfless Spirit, a couple Devoted Druids.
Well, I'll just show you it. Like,
All of which kind of pale in comparison to the second Staticaster.
Right, exactly.
so these are better just to grind. These are better if I think I can combo you out. But since I have
Is that
this
oh wait, is that a Fiend Hunter?
path, I think these are better just to throw us in half.
If it is, I'd take the Fiend Hunter.
You're looking for another. Oh, I think two. So you don't wait on this. Without Reflect Mage, obviously.
But he can still, in response to the Fiend Hunter,
Thing is,
he
Kill the
can flash in the Staticaster
yeah,
and kill the Magus.
absolutely.
So I feel like no matter what, Nick's working with the information of the second Staticaster.
Right. Looks like he went with Kitchen Finks and a Devoted Druid.
But that kills everything.
no, I'm gonna throw it front. I know you're gonna kill it, but I'll throw it front actually.
Interesting.
So wait, I was at 15, so
Maybe he doesn't have his second Staticaster. No, he does. Interesting he didn't try to save the Lieutenant there.
I think he just really wants to get that Magus of the Moon off the board.
I mean, I guess. This is kind of a moot point.
But I think right now he should wait until the end of Nick's turn, because he doesn't want to tap him out with Nick and have a Devoted Druid out now.
Yep.
And he doesn't want to open up his mana.
Yep.
His best bet is just to wait till end of turn, kill the Magus.
Nick could have Cord, though.
Right, but even if he does have Cord,
They have to have double Cord, I guess, to win.
Now, even then, you can't win because if it's at the end of turn, you could get your Walking Ballista in hand, but then you can't play it.
That's true. You are right. Can't win at instant speed.
Correct.
Yep. So a rough feeling from Nick's side here. I've definitely been on this side. How do I win? I think you win by your opponent screwing up.
Right.
You should just block here. A 1-4 and a 0-3. Are you scared of something? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Nick just got a free 2
you
damage.
agree.
I was gonna say, Nick has had a Gavney Township, but he couldn't even activate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Noah could attack for 2, but I don't think that'd be.
No, I think
You
you
definitely want to
wanna
just
kill your creatures every turn.
Yeah.
While you're playing your own.
Yeah, I definitely want to keep him up if Nick tries to play. Knight of Autumn, who is not a human.
Yes.
But he's just. Guess he was deciding if he wanted to gain 4 life or if he just wanted a 4/3
I think
creature.
you just want the beater.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And now
Okay.
you have a need.
Yep.
I did not see that line. Don't know if that's going to be enough, though.
Oh, he can't kill the Devoted Druid now, though. I guess he can bounce it, though.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Nick trying to find all the lines here and just keeps getting cut off.
I think Noah forgot to put a counter on the Aether Vial. So he had to put the dice on top of his library for a reminder.
Yeah, I don't know. I did that. I meant to just grab the 1 and throw it in there, and just develop them.
Yeah, play the walk. No, that is the. Not the Linvala. Oh boy.
Makes me mad about that angel is I always forget its name.
Shalai.
Shalai. I've never remembered
I was thinking
that.
it's like Sahili.
Yeah.
So I had to think of that. Shalai.
Shalai.
Shillelagh.
She doesn't tell the truth.
Shalai.
She lies. Well, it's kind of a weird back and forth because I keep thinking Noah's going to get it, and then Nick, then I think Nick's going to get it, and now it's like back and forth.
Yeah.
What this? It's ridiculous. It's so stupid. I started with a 1-land hand, 2 vials, and then I drew a 3rd one, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? This is awful." And then I'm going to.
This is a weird board state.
I'm gonna.
The thing is, Nick now has all this mana and can just keep pumping up his crew.
So now if he can make the infinite green mana somehow here.
Well, no, it can still kill the Vizier remedies. But yeah, he cannot kill the Devoted Druid.
Doesn't the Shalai give his creatures hexproof though?
Am I that dumb again?
I'm pretty sure he's got it here. If he can't kill the Shalai.
I have it on board. So.
Is it just you?
Oh, yeah. Shoot.
He's got it. Yeah. It's creatures, so he can't kill him.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. He
Pulled
can't.
that one out.
Wow. Yeah, the Shalai was really clutch right there. Jeez.
Wow.
All right. Huh.
That was a game.
Yeah.
Color me impressed. That was some excellent navigating by Nick there.
Yeah, that was really, really good navigating.
One through double is it Staticaster.
Yeah.
In your deck full of X1s and X2s.
Yeah, I did not think... I figured with the one Staticaster it was already over with.
My hat is off to you, sir. You're taking it off right now.
I'm not even wearing a hat and I'll still take it off.
Wow. That was a good game. You were right, though. It was kind of like really lopsided.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of like back to the other side. And it was like really... Then it started to go kind of back and forth and you're just like, wait, can he win this game?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all ready to, like, all right, should I go look for another match?
I thought I was gonna lose after you found the island. I was like, crap. If he finds his second one, which you had, obviously. I was like,
And Shalai, she has a lot of abilities for being a 4-mana creature.
Yep.
Usually on something like that, if this card was made about 5-10 years ago, she'd be a 7-mana card.
Look at Sarah Angel.
I know.
4/4, and that was like the card
with vigilance and flying.
Yeah, for years, and now you got a 4-mana 3/4 with a whole bunch of text.
Yeah. Yeah, hexproof. You can put counters on your creatures. Yeah, the thing itself is 4-mana 3/4 flyer.
Wow. I mean, I'm still in shock. It's a good game. No one has used our tokens yet tonight.
I know. We take the time to actually pull out tokens, and nobody's made tokens yet. Come on.
Someone make a token. I don't care what it is. I probably won't have it, though. That's the thing. They're going to make one token tonight, and it's going to be the token we didn't get.
Yep, exactly.
Make like a salamander token or something.
Make a Kyle token.
Sand Warrior.
Chewbacca.
Ooh, turn away their vial. You have a bird? Is the bird the word?
Looks like the word is turd. The word of the day. Never mind.
The word of the day is poop.
Don't put that in any. We don't have a hero's welcome word of the day.
All right. Does he have? Oof. Has the Magus again.
Noah Miller does.
Vanilla?
Vanilla Miller.
Vanilla Melanilla.
You be quiet. Noah does have the Aether Vial this time.
He does.
So
He does.
It's not as backbreaking
Yeah.
as the first, or I guess second game.
19.
And he's going to cycle.
Villa in Manila Villa.
He's going to cycle that Horizon Canopy in response. Oh, and he has the Absence Pilgrim.
Flector Mage.
We can't obviously cast that yet. I don't know if Miller put another counter on his Aether Vial.
Another Aether Vial. Which art do you like better of the Aether Vials?
I'm kind of a big fan all around of original art
I agree.
things.
The original Dark Steel.
Yes.
The weird blue thing.
It's an uncommon in Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. Yeah, it was an uncommon in the
This is really awkward with
original one.
cabin and stuff like that.
Anywho,
Is this ever screwdrivers? That's interesting.
let's get to some more serious matter, Bob.
Vanilla.
I was just curious whatever actually. You can't use the second ability of game 2 of wonder what I've man.
It'd be really good right now. Way to destroy those Aether Vials.
Yes.
What does that? I don't know.
Night of Autumn? Yeah, Night of Autumn. Fracturing Gust.
I don't think you bring Fracturing Gust in against the old Humans deck.
No.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Show it to you.
Going to show him that he has options with this collected company.
I think you just take the combo.
I don't have like my hand's man's pretty mediocre, which is why I think the proper.
I think you just take the combo, yeah. Well, he's going to
He's
take...
like, I don't think he has anything to do with the mana, though.
But I mean, he had a couple... I at least saw like 2 Kitchen Finks, and he could play out his whole hand.
Yeah. That was tough shipping the Vizier, though.
Yeah.
Like, you usually only play 3 Viziers.
Right.
Knew we had our Reflector Mage. Okay, so well played there.
Absolutely.
Want to so badly.
I suppose not really... There's not that many 3s in the deck. Be Reflector Mage or
Staticaster.
Staticaster.
Mantis Rider.
Mantis Rider, yeah. So if it was a Mantis Rider, he definitely would have played that pre-combat.
Now you can fire off the Coco again here at the end of turn.
Yep. Don't know if drew a basic Plains.
It does something. If he can draw that island, he can cast the Mantis Rider.
Holy smokes.
If it makes you feel any better.
Well, I already had white mana anyways. He needed the Plains in the first place.
I would have found some. I would have done something. Probably get rid of it. It's just so unthreatening as it is. Because you can't add blue. Oh, yeah, he's in block. Dude, you just got Essence Filter. Great. Fortunately not. The good old folks in Seattle, Washington, and Wizards of the Coast say you can. I don't say you can.
Quite another interesting game, although Noah has options.
Actually,
Actually,
Staticaster again.
he does have a he only has a Staticaster. He has a Mantis Rider, and he has a Night of Autumn.
Yep.
I guess he's just trying to figure out what the best line of play is. Definitely think I want that Staticaster or over anything else in his hand right now.
I'm not going to tell you what I drew. I'm gonna
Man, if
tell
only
you
Shalai was 3 mana instead of 4.
because you would have lost the game. I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted.
I
Come
think he
come,
whiffed.
Mike, what was coming? Yikes.
Oh, I see Linvala in there.
Okay, well, didn't exactly whiff.
That's the thing, Linvala and Shalai are both 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even a game. Which is... Oh, I definitely would have... I'm gonna put these in my lands, okay? Yeah, it's disgusting.
Playing some more mana dorks. That collected company is not a creature.
Just in case you get rid of it.
We'll see how long the collecting company sits there.
Yeah.
Access.
I feel like there's bigger threats at the point right now than I guess at the time.
No, for sure. For sure.
No, there you go.
Aw.
Oh, Coco creature.
Imagine how good collecting company would be.
Swing 4.
If it was the same exact thing with, but it was a creature with flash and it was a 4/4.
It was so good. Someday we'll get there.
Yep,
Power
I
creep.
know. It seems like that's how the power creep is going lately. Or maybe it has flash, but you'd reveal or look at top 6 and you play non-creature spell with permanent mana cost 3 or less.
Basically Cascade.
Kind of, but you only look at the top 6 and you could do it. It would be 2, I guess.
I can see that.
So without there's no way that you can swing past to kill me, and I don't kill myself accidentally.
Don't think it would have to have. I don't think it. I think it'd be too good with flash, though. Oh wow. Man can dream.
You can. Nick with a path, I believe, in hand.
Sack to itself. So glad you did the way you did. I'm gonna pass it. I was so worried you're
I
gonna.
think we've had this discussion before. What's your favorite art, Bob?
Like art in general?
Or like magic art?
Well, yeah, but like I understand, but like I do.
I don't know if I have a specific art that I like, but I like artist.
Okay.
I really like the John Avon like lands in general.
Oh, sure.
Just like landscapes.
Yeah.
I like Therese Nielsen
Therese Nielsen's pretty good.
a lot.
Yeah.
Eternal Witness, if I had to pick a specific card, would probably be one of them.
Okay.
I just really, really like the art on that card. I love the style of how she paints.
Yeah.
It has that watercolor look to it.
Yeah.
Sadly enough, he does have the island now, with
All right.
path.
So now he could cast
The Mantis Rider.
The Mantis Rider and still have, Aether Vial on 3. Looks like that's his plan.
None of those close games here. Nick needs a cord here. Oh, quite badly. Pretty much you just cord for Shalai and win.
Yeah. He did draw a Duskwatch Recruiter. Comes down again to well, not really. I was going to say when he took the Eternal Witness instead of the Vizier, but the Vizier would have been long dead by now.
Yeah.
Plays the old Dusky Recruiter. Husky Dusky. Here comes that Knight of Autumn. If he's just going to put 2 counters on there, it looks like that's what he does.
Become the beatdown. So now a Vizier off the top wins here. Unless I am mistaken.
Yeah, I believe you're right. So he really wants, Quarter Calling. Probably still take a Collecting Company, of course, or just a Vizier.
Yep. Because he has a Dustwatch Recruiter. Ooh, Anafenza the Foremost.
All right.
So this is am I already in the phase? Is this still the end of the process?
Oh, so now, instead of it being a free block, he, well, wouldn't have been a free block, but now it doesn't come back. It exiles.
Yep.
And Offensa has extra text. Very strange.
Here we go.
Cast no cards.
Oh, but he didn't play a spell.
Sure didn't. Oh, no.
So it flips into the Crawling Horde Howler.
Wow.
And did Nick draw the... Oh, you're a Finks. Okay. I was like, did he draw the court? That'd be rough.
That would be very rough.
Nick really wants to play 2 spells here. Does not, though. He needs to play 2 spells to flip that back.
Yeah, like you're saying, this is really quite the game. So Noah has a little bit of the advantage by having that, 3/3 flyer.
Yep.
Vigilance.
Is it a Gadok Teague?
I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's the Tajik. Is it not?
I'm pretty sure it's a Gadok Teague.
Is that a weird promo? I knew they had Gadok Teagues, but I thought I only saw non-promo ones. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Kyle.
I thought so.
You're good, man. Okay. Well, to make you mad, then I know he has non-promo Gadok Teagues as well.
The Judge promo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I recognize his little Kithkin face.
Well, I think because of that Teague, I think it's definitely now.
And there's no chords, no collect company.
Yeah. Like, he has to draw a path into it now, and yeah, he's down to 3 life. No blockers for the Mantis Rider. Isn't it strange that it's a Mantis Rider and has a picture of a giant mantis, yet it's a human because it's the Rider?
It's not just called Mantis.
Giant mantis thing. This is why I don't design cards either. Or name
That'd be
them,
the
rather.
name. Giant Mantis thing. Foil Giant Mantis thing.
Yep.
This is rough.
I think Nick is just trying to go for like a Hail Mary, hoping that Noah makes a mistake.
It's only an attack for 7.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, no blocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to 5. Kill you.
Don't do it, friend. I'd want... If he is going to do blocks, I would not block with that Mantis Rider. Even if it looks free, I don't want that Mantis Rider to die. So Nick had
The Abrupt Decay,
Abrupt
no
Decay,
mana.
but not the black mana.
Coco would have done it here.
Shut down by his own Magus of the Moon.
Alright, so Noah's going to take that one.
Holy smokes.
Some very, very good games.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought Nick was going to lose that one in 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still end up losing, but...
Very good games there. So that probably brought us to the end of the round there. So
I think so.
we're going to be back probably in the next couple minutes for round number 4.
Yes.
I know Burn was 2-0 going into that. So
Who's playing Burn?
Bryson's playing Burn.
Oh, okay.
So we might see some Burn versus humans.
Awesome.
If Burn ended up winning. So we'll be back here shortly.
Hello, it is just I, Brent Stearns, the winner of life. So they're going to play a quick legacy game. And figured, why not? Let's stream it. Let's see how that goes. So Noah is playing Omnitell. And Mr. Nicholas Kiszer is playing Storm. Now, I do watch a little bit of Legacy, but not a lot. So, if I get something wrong, Kyle, you know what to do. But it looks like Nick with the Ponder, a bunch of dual lands, Brainstorm, man, Legacy, dual lands that don't do 2 damage to them. Oh, yes, Noah spell pierced the Brainstorm. Seems pretty good.
Is it lifelink? Then it's the same. Yeah, it's you plus minus at the same time. Okay. Assuming it's not like some kitchen sink stuff. Like if it's genuine lifelink, then yeah.
Noah has the show and tell in hand.
If you're at 1 life, you took 1 damage, but also at the same time had a
Don't believe he has the omniscience.
lifelink, you would gain 2, lose 1. So you'd be at 2 then. Drop 1. Go ahead. I shuffled it.
Ooh, a Lotus Petal. Could cast it right now. Don't think he has any forced backup, though. Yep, he's just going to Brainstorm. What they call the perfect Brainstorm with the fetch land.
Give me that daze.
Looking for the good old Bucket Islands. Or Cup Islands, I guess. Or Bowl Island. I don't know. It kind of just looks like somebody spilling their bowl of Cheerios. We got a Ponder. Looks like he wants to keep. Play the Lotus Petal. Says go. Nick with a Preordain. Scry 2, draw a card. I kind of think Preordain would be a safe unban in Modern. I don't know if it would be safe, but I don't know. I would love to play that in Modern Storm. And that's why they don't unban it. Nick is going to ponder his life decisions now. Suppose I can take the wins off. Well, it still says Friday Night Modern Magic, but, you know, we're just doing a fun legacy game. I love aptly named cards. Like, Ponder is just fun because it's like, look at the top 3 cards, you ponder, do I really want these 3? Should I just shove them away? Looks like he decides to keep them. Boy, I'm not sure what that Yu-Gi-Oh card is in Noah's hand. I'm not really good with the invocations or advocations or other cations. Infiltrations, installation, I don't know. So he's going to play the show and tell, and he's going to play that. Oh, that must be the omniscience. That makes sense.
Oh god, it's a redraw. It's a redraw. I was gonna say he would have slammed if it wasn't.
Just ponder into...
This is the situation you get fire mines actually, right? You get cunning wish with it, right?
Oh, omniscience. Or as you call it, spumomini science.
Not fire mines first, I just to set out easier.
Yeah, I said omniscience. Omniscience, you're right. You're right, Kyle. As usual. Look, I told you I don't watch or play much Legacy. Omniscience. Omniscience. Wait, what did I say? Looks like they're going to try it again. Omniscience. Oh, excuse me. I guess you're just telling me what that card was. Thank you, Kyle. You're a good man. You're a way better commentator than I am. At least you know what these cards are. But I do my best. Just being a Midwest guy that enjoys playing Magic, try to do my best. Now has a couple Force Wills in hand, which plays a fetch and says go. Nick with his third land drop.
Last one though, everyone likes that one though. That's the thing.
Ooh. Okay. Demonic Tutor. Well, not Demonic Tutor. Which tutor is that? It's the Hellbent one. We all know what it is. But it's not Demonic Tutor because he's not Hellbent. Man, no. Thank you, Nightbot. Whatever it is, it's going to be Spell Pierced. Infernal Tutor, thank you. I kept wanting to say Vampiric Tutor. It's like, no, that's not it either. Come on. Infernal Tutor. Thank you as usual. No, with the Brainstorm, I think he has Trip Force of Wills. Kind of less good the more you have. Preordain. Gonna keep the Omniscience. And say go. Is this the time for Nick to storm off? Let's find out. Oh, start with the Dark Ritual. He has 3 black in the pool. Storm count 1, yes. Oh, I didn't even see that. Huh, what did he... I guess I wasn't paying as much attention as you were, Kyle. I didn't see what fetch lands he had. Huh. Well, like I said, this is a for fun game, so hopefully in a real tournament setting they'll do it correctly. And maybe what's nice with having the chat up too, now that we can see what you say, hopefully on the replay on YouTube, you can also rewind it. Fetches used Plutodon in wooded foothills. That's what it was. You're right. He did have a wooded foothills. You're absolutely right. Yeah, he definitely can't fetch island or underground sea with wooded foothills. I'll let him know after this game. It doesn't, you know, doesn't really matter. But I'll let him know. I'll go scold Nick. Now he's hellbent, but no, with using the Force of Wills and a Fluster Storm. So Nick empty-handed. So Noah is pretty much empty-handed too. It's pretty much going to be a game of draw-go for a while, I think. Oh, Past in Flames. It seems pretty good with the rituals. The Infernal Tutor. He also has the man, Ad Nauseam. Look, I can get cards right sometimes. He also has the Ad Nauseam in the bin right now too. That he could probably, well, he could just cast. And Noah's just like, yeah, okay. The top card of my land or my library is an island. I can't do anything. So Nick, Storm, yeah. We all know what's going to happen. Nick knows what's going to happen. I kind of know what's going to happen. Kyle knows what's going to happen because he's just a genius anyways. Alright, so we'll be back for Modern. Round number 4 in a bit. I just wanted to bring it back to me. For no reason. So I'll see you. I'm very sorry for anybody watching this on YouTube or Twitch. We'll be back for round number 4 in a bit.
So, it's my prediction. Burn versus humans. They have a game of speed.
Yep. I definitely think...
Spending the old Rift Bolt.
I think Burn is definitely advantaged in this matchup.
So the Burn deck has 4 Searing Blazes in the main deck, and then it has 3 Searing Bloods on the side.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, I think you're just pointing everything upstairs at this point.
Yeah.
I was talking to him about this matchup, and he says the only thing you really kill is Mantis Riders.
Who said that, Noah or
Bryson.
Is that the Searing,
Searing
Blaze? Holy smokes.
Those are at a high premium in this matchup.
Yeah.
There's the Rider.
It's essentially 2 for 1 your opponent like that.
Thalia's good.
Oh, yeah, Thalia is very good.
You have another Searing Blood. Or Blaze. Really good. Yeah, I think that's correct. Hey!
Ooh, Miss Story is now following? Where did we get this cool animation?
That was great.
That was awesome. Thank you, Miss Stormy, for following us. Miss Story? Miss...
Like a mystery?
Oh.
I think that's...
Who is it? It's a
It
Miss
is a mystery.
Story. Thank you for following. That is great help, great deal. And I sure hope it isn't Kyle. We're now using female names, but I don't think so. I would really appreciate the follow. That was a really cool animation.
It was.
That was
I've
the
never
first time
seen
I
that
saw it.
before.
Yeah, neither have I. Huh. Tell
All
your
right.
friends.
There's the Thalia's Lieutenant. I was going to say, you got to respond to the Rider here. Yep. Beautiful full art lightning helix there.
Absolutely.
I say that because it is yours.
They sure are.
Ooh, Eidolon. Eidolon, a tricky card to play. Because you don't want to play it when you're behind.
Right. Definitely want to play when you're ahead.
He has no... There we go, Reflector Mage. Goes to 9 to do it, though.
I know. So, like, even the Reflector Mage, sure, it gets rid of it, but it takes 2 damage to do it, and he's just going to replay it again.
And he has 2 Boros Charms and a Skullcrack in his hand, I believe.
That's a lot of damage. I don't think Noah plays any main deck life gain.
No.
The only thing that he really has is the...
Native Autumn?
Well, I was going to say Kitesail Freebooter.
Oh, yep, the life
Doesn't
link on
gain,
that.
doesn't really... Well, he doesn't have lifelink, but it can take an instant or sorcery.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, it's sort of lifelink
Yeah.
by not taking 4.
Yep. Putting a big clock on him here, though. But Bryson's got him here if he can draw a land.
Yeah.
He can go in-step Boros Charm, untap Boros Charm, Skullcrack.
Well, it's kind of a, let's say, 3, 5?
Oof.
Wait.
So he needs,
plus the Mantis Rider.
It has to not
He
be.
has
It
to-
has to not be a dual land.
Yeah. A fetch land's okay, but yeah, he needs any non...
Here we go. One time. Give me
Or,
a bolt
or
too.
a lightning bolt.
we
There
go. Got
it is. Yep.
You got it.
Wow.
Let's say it could be a 1 mana burn spell would have done it too.
Yeah, 1 mana burn spell. He had a lot of outs. Would have been great if it was an Inspiring Vantage.
That would have been the ultimate troll.
Yes.
I don't know. Would it be worse if it was a Sacred Foundry, or would it be worse if it was Inspiring Vantage?
I would say Inspiring Vantage, because it is a land that does not hurt you. It
That's
just
true.
comes into play tapped.
That's true. Would have been worse is if you would have drawn a fetch land but not have any mountains left in this deck.
I don't even know how that would be possible, but...
They play a very few number of mountains because they play the Sacred Foundries.
Sacred Foundry.
They play Inspiring Advantages. They play Copperline Gorge.
Oh.
Play a bunch of fetch lands, and they play 1 Stomping Ground. I think they only play like 3 mountains,
Wow.
maybe 4. I can't remember. I built the deck. I should know.
So kind of going back to that Legacy game real quick, because Kyle was concerned about Nick fetching wrong. Actually, Kyle don't think was concerned. He just was pointing it
I'm
out.
sure he was concerned.
The Wooded Foothills in the deck was actually a Polluted Delta. They were just in a different deck, and he didn't want to switch them out, so he did fetch correctly using the wrong dual lands, but it was a proxy of sorts. So Nick just wanted me to clear things.
I will allow it.
So Nick just wanted me to clear things.
I wasn't even here.
So, so he doesn't think people are, or so he doesn't think that people think he cheat or something. So, just wanted to point that out.
Finger.
This is my first modern deck I ever played. Burn? I prefer. I like Naya. I don't know. I like Mardu too. Both have their advantages or disadvantages.
My first modern deck I played was actually Amulet Titan.
Really?
Well, Bloom Titan, back when Summer Bloom was available.
Still be on the play, I assume.
Yep.
Good luck, sir.
Alright, they are ready to go here. Do not have much sideboarding. I mean, things just brings in the Searing Bloods.
Yeah, Noah brings in the Knight of Autumns.
That was a close game, though, for how fast Bryson got out of the gates.
Yeah, he does have a Searing. Just
Yeah,
drew a
Searing
Searing Blaze.
Blaze.
Yeah, and Goblin Guide move your best turn 1 in Burn, I think.
Thalia. Can't Searing Blaze a Thalia here.
Not on turn 2. It's gonna buy Noah a little bit of time, but not a lot.
Be a champion. Yep, and then do a Thalia. And Thalia is really good against the Goblin Guide.
Yes. Yeah, Bryson really hopes for a 3rd land drop now. I don't know if that... Well, I guess his plan is to kill the Thalia? I don't know. That's tough. Well, I guess next turn he can kill the Thalia and then Searing Blaze the
The
lieutenant or the champion.
or a Mantis Rider potentially.
Or
here.
yeah.
Because he's gonna get it right. He's gonna get ridered here. Yeah, so that's. I would kill the Thalia, or you can kill the Mantis Rider. Does he have to pay 1 for the?
Yeah, he does. So that's why I
okay.
was curious why he cast that, because then he
Yeah.
couldn't cast the Searing Blaze next turn. But if he points it at Thalia,
Yeah.
then he can still play the Searing Blaze.
Doing it here to like someone you know doesn't feel good. You're just like,
Get rid of Thalia.
doing it at a tournament feels awesome.
Hopefully, there's another land here.
I did see another mountain in his hand.
Okay. So yeah, now we can Searing Blaze the Mantis Rider. Or he can. I think he has a Searing Blood too.
I think he has
I would
both.
play the Blood. I mean, they're both the same thing nearby.
Well,
If you had the land,
blood only does 2 damage. Plus he has the landfall,
Yeah.
so he needs to do
Yeah.
3 damage anyways. But this is tough. I actually think, well... I'm trying to figure out which one to use it on,
Yeah, I
because
would
the
use
champion
Mantis
gets
Rider.
bigger, but he can block the champion.
Yeah.
He can't block the Mantis Rider, so... Yeah, I think that was the better play.
tagging for 3 here. Down to 12.
Surprised he kept the Goblin Guide back. I think I just would have jammed with that, too.
Some people have gone back to run this. Sure. So you then I core the pawns for this, having infinite mana, and I just constantly at the top 3 cards in my library.
Knight gaining 4.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play this for a million. Yep.
That's cool.
Put him up to a healthy 16.
In all fairness, most games that I play with this deck often turn into somewhat of a grind.
And there's a Skullcrack a little bit too late there.
Yeah.
Just because like there's a lot of there's ways to interact. It's pretty easy to remove. It's just a 2/1 or an 0/2. Those are the creatures. It's not anything like insanely hard to remove or anything to deal with. It's just the fact that
Eidolon's not very good on this board either.
No.
Good for a blocker. I think you could double Searing Blood here. They just have 1 Searing Blood.
I think he has Searing Blood, Skullcrack and the Eidolon.
Interesting.
No, it's a
Swiftspear.
Swiftspear, you're right.
Interesting.
I can respond to that.
Gonna take 2 damage here.
Yeah, he was gonna. No, activated the
Could just be a
Aether
fluff
Vial.
here.
Could be, but he's still in response. Is just gonna kill the
Yep.
champion before he can make it any bigger.
13-7.
Oof.
Bryson needs some lightning
Yeah.
helixes here.
It was a bluff too.
It was.
Good play on Noah.
Drew a path, but no white mana. No, Noah's definitely not a stranger to this humans deck here.
Yep.
There's a 3-for-1 on the knight and the champion there.
Well, because of the bluff, it was a 3-for-1. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-for-1. Then he could have the Searing Blaze for the Knight of Autumn or the Thallium's Lieutenant or something. But yeah, he had to use it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Otherwise, it would have. It would have just killed both of his creatures.
Yeah.
If Noah had a creature.
Go. Sure.
Attack for 4. Bryson did draw the fetch land. However, he's going to take 3 damage to...
Yeah, they don't play basic planes.
I think that's what Bryson's thinking too. Is like, do I take 3 damage to path this thing? You didn't attack anyways. I'd almost think just chump block.
Yeah.
Path. Okay, he's gonna double block and then path something for prowess. All right. Well, as one of Bryson's creatures will still be alive.
Yep.
But that puts him down to 4.
Yeah.
Well, Mantis Rider off the top will be lethal.
I think there should be one of those should be alive.
Yeah.
You can only kill.
Yeah, so you kill the Swift Spear.
That's rough because even if Noah just attacks with the
Lightning
Noble.
Helix will be good here.
oh yeah,
Be the best possible draw. That is not a Lightning Helix. Nope.
because yeah, Noah just attacks with the Noble. It's gonna be a 2/3 Noble, still bigger than the Goblin Guide.
Battling Mage.
Be a 3/4 Noble Hierarch. But he doesn't attack.
Oof. Not when you want to draw. We don't want to see burn with 6 lands.
No. You don't even want to see him with 4 lands. Like 3 lands is ideal. 2 is great. I've heard it best before that if you could guarantee burn to never have more than 3 lands, it would be the best deck in the format.
I agree.
Bar none. Is Bryson playing any number of ensnaring bridges?
No. Because we don't own them.
And whose fault is that?
Yours.
Because I haven't bought any yet.
Exactly.
Kyle, if you want to get me something for Christmas, we do need ensnaring bridges.
Although a lot of the burn decks, I shouldn't say a lot. I said, according to Patrick Sullivan,
Oh boy.
it is a bad card in the sideboard of burn.
Well, I mean,
That it is overvalued.
I agree with him. However, like in a situation like right exactly there, it would have been very good.
Yes.
The funny thing is, I remember Patrick Sullivan because he was saying how it's such a bad combo with Eidolon Rhetoric.
Yep.
Because now, especially if you're on low life, if you were to have played played the Ensnaring Bridge and then play an Eidolon, well, now he can't cast any of his spells, and pretty soon he's going to have more cards in his hand, and Noah can just start attacking again.
Yep.
Well, I agree with him. If you're going to have it in your sideboard, you might as well put it in.
Yep.
But now Burn is going to be on the play against the Humans deck, and definitely has just the advantage of going first.
We'll see what happens here. 1 land.
Just one more land.
I'd
that
keep
is
that,
so.
though. I'd keep that.
That is so close.
I would keep it.
He has so many 2s in his hand.
He's 3 1-drops.
All right, he looks like he's going to keep.
I would. Second land, you're golden.
Sure.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can just Searing
Get
Blaze this
there.
thing. Attack for 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought I would have kept that all day.
man. If he
All day.
did not draw the second land, he would be so much trouble. But the fact that...
I think he had a turn.
I think so, yeah.
He could have wasted a bolt or something on that. But yeah, obviously the second land makes it 1,000 times better. Because now he can blood or blaze away that.
Yep.
Yep. The blood, take 3.
Yep, attack for 2.
2.
Go down to 14?
Yeah. Look, if he did have a Searing Blaze here, I would like to see him play the Blaze instead.
Yeah. I think I saw a couple Searing Blood. I don't think I saw any Blaze in his hand. And he draws one.
So I would attack here.
Oh no, I think I would Searing... Well, okay. I say I'd almost...
I would lure him into it here.
Sure.
Block.
Attack and let him... let
Should be
him
at 10
block.
I believe. No, that's right, 9. He's got a Thalia.
But if Bryson draws another land, though...
He needs a land off the top again.
Ballsy attack right there.
Did he get it? Spike?
It's Lava Spike.
Could do the whole suspend the Riftbolt again thing.
Yep. Thalia is so good against Burn.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that all your 1-mana spells now cost 2, 2-mana spells cost 3, but it favorably blocks.
Mm-hmm. You can't. You could spike here.
That's
attack.
true. He can't block now.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. So he takes 5 more.
It's a 6 right now. You can decide.
Well, I guess
block.
yeah, he can block.
I have other
I don't know.
Puts him to 4.
I know.
And then if Bryson draws a land, he's got the Brostrom.
That's true. Oh,
Because he has
boy.
Brostrom in hand.
He does have a Brostrom in hand. I think that's
you have to block.
Yeah.
Now he's unlocked his hand. I think that's sitting really good for the burn
For
players.
sure, absolutely.
Let's see what Noah's got here. Got that rider. But let's see what we got here. Got the land for the Searing Blaze.
Yes. Boros Charm.
He has the game here because all he has to do is Searing Blaze the Mantis Rider and attack for 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He's gonna put on 1. So he's not dead.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's not dead, but yeah, he has a Boros Charm in hand. He has Eidolon in hand. He could just play that, and no one can even play spell for the rest of the game.
Don't put into play untapped. You don't need the extra mana. Unless he has a 1-drop, I know. He could. I see this thing about maybe suspending Rift Bolt. I think that's his line. I would still want to stay high though. I don't want to lose to some stupid card, you know.
That's probably that's what he's thinking. He is at 9 life.
Yeah. Because this humans deck can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'm playing it safe here. I'm playing this in white tapped, I think. Oof. Let's see if the gamble pays off here.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's
the Searing Blaze.
Noah with the. Yep.
That's good.
Goes to 3.
Suspend Rift Bolt.
Suspend the Rift Bolt. Attack.
That
I would almost left that back. You have lethal anyways.
Yeah.
I would have left that Swift Spear back. You can Meddling Mage the Rift Bolt.
He could.
Oh, is it exactly 7? Nice. Good job, dude.
See what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Yep. That was exactly 7 damage.
I think I would have kept back
No
the Swift Spear
way.
or not have played the land untapped.
No way. Because it was a 3/3 and it made it a 4/4.
Because then you could only hit me for 6. Damn. Well, good game.
Okay. Human gets it in 3. A human does, but humans, the deck gets it in 3 as well.
Wow.
I guess. So close.
That's what I would have wanted to stay high there.
Yeah.
I think it was either
The both playing the land untapped and not keeping back the blocker.
Yep. Yeah, both
what
of
did him
those
in.
were kind of... He could have done either one, but not both.
Right.
And obviously it involves him having another Mantis Rider.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Well, I thought he had that one.
So did I. I thought Brent had it.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us tonight, though.
Okay.
That was... are you okay with that? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if I can get a game moved over, we definitely will. But I know that one went fairly long.
Yeah.
For a Burn Humans matchup. So, thanks for guys for watching. Thank you for our new follower tonight.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can get some more.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
tell your friends.
We will be back for Keyforge on Tuesday with Gary. But you'll see us next Friday.
Absolutely.
So, hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you next week.